Barry the Bear and the Starry Night. Barry Bear was not just any bear in Whispering Woods. He was the heartiest and most cheerful of all. With his thick, shaggy fur and warm, inviting smile, Barry was beloved by every creature in the forest. He spent his days bustling around, helping his friends and playing with the younger animals. On this particular day, he had been especially active, organizing a grand picnic near the Crystal Creek. Barry had spent the sunny afternoon sharing stories, feasting on wild honey and juicy berries, and playing lively games of hide-and-seek among the tall trees and shimmering waters. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with strokes of orange and pink, Barry felt a pleasant tiredness from the day's fun and games. He trudged back to his cozy den, nestled at the foot of an ancient oak tree, looking forward to a night of deep, restful sleep. The bed of soft leaves and moss in his den seemed more inviting than ever. As he settled in, tucking his large paws under his chin and giving a long, contented sigh, Barry closed his eyes, expecting to drift into dreams filled with the day's joys and laughter. However, sleep eluded him this starry night, setting the stage for an unexpected nocturnal adventure. In the cozy heart of Whispering Woods lived Barry Bear, known for his deep rumbling snores that echoed through the trees each night. But one special night, as a blanket of stars covered the sky, Barry found himself wide awake. He tossed and turned on his bed of soft leaves, but sleep simply wouldn't come. The stars twinkled mischievously at him through the window, inviting him on an adventure. Barry's curiosity got the better of him, and with a stretch and a yawn, he decided, "Tonight I'm going to see what the forest hides when the sun goes down." So, with a soft pat on his furry chest, he tiptoed out of his den, careful not to wake the other sleeping animals. As Barry stepped into the cool night, the moon greeted him with a silvery smile. The forest was alive with sounds he hadn't noticed before, the soft hooting of an owl, the rustle of leaves in the gentle night breeze, and the distant croaking of frogs by the stream. Barry's first encounter was with Olivia Owl, who was perched on a low branch. "Why aren't you sleeping, Barry?" she asked with a wise twinkle in her eyes. "I couldn't sleep with all these stars watching over me," Barry replied. Olivia laughed softly. "Follow me, and I'll show you the wonders of our starlit forest." Guided by Olivia, Barry ambled down to the shimmering river, which reflected the stars like 1,000 tiny diamonds. There, they met Rita the river otter, who was gliding through the water with graceful ease. "Join me, Barry," Rita called out. With a little hesitation, Barry dipped his paws into the cool water, sending ripples across the surface that mirrored the stars above. As they played in the water, Rita taught Barry how to listen to the river's melody, a soothing symphony that whispered of ancient tales. As the night deepened, Barry noticed tiny lights flickering in the dark. "What are those?" he asked in awe. Olivia chuckled. "Those are the fireflies. They dance with the stars on nights like this." Led by their new friends, Barry and Rita reached a clearing where hundreds of fireflies were swirling in a luminous dance. The fireflies welcomed Barry, encircling him in a glowing halo, making him laugh with delight, a sound as deep and joyful as the river's song. Moving deeper into the forest, the trio came across the whispering pines, where the trees were known to speak to those who listened. Barry leaned close to a grand old pine, and to his surprise, he heard it whisper stories of the forest's ancient past, of times when magical creatures roamed freely under the starlit skies. Each tree shared its own tale, filling Barry's night with legends and history, making him feel a part of the forest's timeless magic. Barry and his friends climbed to the top of Stargazing Hill, the highest point in Whispering Woods. Here, the sky felt so close that Barry thought he could reach out and touch the stars. They met Henry Hedgehog, who was an expert in constellations. Henry pointed out the different star patterns and told tales of their origins. Together, they traced the shapes of heroes and animals in the sky, each constellation sparking a new story. And Barry felt as if he was traveling across the universe without ever leaving the ground. Descending the hill, they ventured into the midnight meadow, famous for its glowing flowers that only bloomed at night. The meadow was a sea of light, each flower pulsating softly in the dark. There, they met a chorus of crickets, serenading the night with their melodic chirping. Barry lay down among the flowers, letting the music wash over him, and for the first time that night, he felt a wave of sleepiness. But he resisted, not wanting to miss a single moment of his nighttime adventure. Just as the night began to wane, Barry stumbled upon Felix the night fox, a mysterious and seldom-seen creature. Felix was elusive, with eyes that sparkled like the stars. He shared secrets of the shadows and how to see without being seen, teaching Barry about the delicate balance of the nocturnal life. Barry was fascinated by Felix's stealth and grace, learning that the night held as much beauty and elegance as it did mystery. Throughout the night, Barry met many more nocturnal creatures, each sharing their nightly wonders. From the sneaky raccoons sharing secrets of the shadowy nooks to the wise badgers who told stories of the soil, Barry's heart filled with a new appreciation for his home. As dawn painted the sky with hues of pink and gold, Barry, surrounded by his new friends, watched the first light wash over the land. The night is a magical time, Barry mused, filled with beauty and friendship. As the sun rose, Barry felt a warm sleepiness tug at his eyelids. He thanked his friends for the unforgettable night and trudged back to his den, his heart as full as the moon had been. As he finally curled up in his bed, Barry Bear carried with him the night's enchantments, a treasure trove of memories that would twinkle in his dreams like stars in the night sky.
You just enjoyed A Little Minds Dream Big original story, brought to you by Camberg Books. Follow us and enjoy our next little big adventure.